Have you noticed you're not moving as fast as you used to? Has getting out of bed in the morning turned into a struggle? Does even a simple neighborhood walk leave you much more tired than it used to? If you're feeling this way, you're not alone. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept it. Barbara's story will surprise you. When 62-year-old Barbara noticed her legs weren't moving as quickly as before, she was scared. She hesitated before climbing stairs, held onto furniture to maintain her balance. The fear of losing her independence consumed her. Slowing down is part of aging, she thought. But was it really? It's never too late. 5 powerful practices. Today I'm going to share with you 5 simple yet life-changing practices. They're not complicated, and you can start today. Especially the last 2 tips. Complete game changers. The goal isn't just to add years to your life. It's to add life to your years. 1. What's really happening to your body? Most people think stiffness and fatigue are a natural consequence of age. But the truth? Most of this decline comes from inactivity, not age. The more Barbara avoided movement, the weaker her muscles became. The weaker her muscles got, the harder movement became. A vicious cycle. Think of it like a car. Just as a car that sits in the garage for months struggles to start, so does your body. But the opposite is also true. The more you move, the more your body responds with strength and energy. Barbara started with just 5 minutes of walking per day. Within weeks, her legs got stronger, her balance improved, her confidence grew. It's never too late. 2. Stop accepting fatigue as normal. Do you wake up tired in the morning, crash in the afternoon, and feel exhausted by evening even though you haven't done much? Barbara experienced the same thing. But then she discovered something shocking. Fatigue is often a symptom of poor habits, not age. 3 critical questions. Are you drinking enough water? Dehydration can drain you without you even realizing it. Are you getting quality sleep? Poor sleep creates brain fog, loss of motivation, and stress. Are you moving during the day? Ironic, but true. The less you move, the more tired you feel. When Barbara made these changes, she was astonished. Instead of dragging herself through the day, she woke up with energy and motivation. 3. Your mindset matters more than you think. There's something people who age with strength have that others don't. The right mindset. For years, Barbara believed she was too old. Too old to exercise, to learn new things, to make changes. Then she challenged those beliefs. And everything changed. If you believe you can improve, you'll prove yourself right. But if you believe you can change, you'll prove that right too. Here's my challenge to you. Start today. Whether it's drinking more water, stretching in the morning, or standing up more often, every small step you take today is an investment in your future. 4. Your secret weapon, sleep. Barbara was doing everything right, but still some mornings she woke up groggy, her legs felt heavy, and afternoon fatigue waves would hit. Why? Because she was neglecting the most overlooked factor, deep, restorative sleep. Every night your body goes through a deep repair process. It strengthens your muscles, restores your energy, sharpens your brain. But if your sleep quality is poor, this process gets interrupted. Barbara's transformation. Sleep schedule. She went to bed and woke up at the same time every day. Wind down ritual. Turned off screens 1 hour before bed. Sleep sanctuary. Transformed her bedroom into a calm space. Within 1 week, she started waking up refreshed. Her mind was clearer, her body stronger. She had more energy throughout the day. 5. The hidden danger in your daily routine. How many hours do you sit each day? A few hours? 5? Now double it. Most people don't even realize they sit more than 8 hours a day. Here's the scary part. The longer you sit, the harder it becomes to get up. When you sit for extended periods, your blood circulation slows, your muscles weaken, your flexibility decreases. And over time, these effects accumulate. Barbara's solution. Stand up every hour. Even just 1 minute of stretching makes a huge difference. Walk during daily activities. March in place while brushing teeth. Pace while on the phone. Make movement a habit. Park farther from the store. Take stairs instead of elevator. Within weeks, her body felt lighter. Her legs moved more easily. She no longer felt trapped by her own stiffness. Movement is the key to maintaining your independence. 6. The one thing you're probably missing every day. Barbara was doing great. Moving more, sitting less, getting the best sleep. But something was still missing. One afternoon sitting on her porch, she noticed something surprising. Despite all her progress, she still felt a bit off. Her doctor asked her a simple question. How often do you go outside? Barbara thought about it. Yes, she took short walks, but most of her day was spent indoors. What she learned shocked her. Most people know sunlight produces vitamin D, but they don't know how your ability to produce vitamin D decreases as you age. Without vitamin D, bones weaken, falls become more likely, movement feels stiff and difficult. Barbara started going outside for just 10 minutes every morning. No complicated routine, just sitting on her porch letting the sunlight touch her skin. Within weeks, her mood lifted, her joints felt looser, she slept better. How to start today? Aim for just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight per day. Morning sun is best. It regulates your sleep cycle. Make it part of your daily routine. Drink your coffee outside. 7. The simple habit that keeps you on your feet. One morning, as Barbara bent down to tie her shoes, she felt a familiar ache in her knees. The meaning was clear. Her legs were getting weaker. Your leg muscles are the foundation of your mobility. They keep you independent. And the moment they weaken, everything becomes harder. 3 simple leg exercises. Chair squats. Stand up from a chair without using your hands 5 to 10 times. Leg lifts. While sitting, extend one leg straight. Hold. Lower heel raises. Hold onto a sturdy surface. Rise onto your toes. Barbara started with just a few minutes per day. Now she moves with confidence, knowing her legs can carry her wherever she wants to go. 8. The practice that transforms your body and mind. Barbara had made great progress, but still felt deep muscle tension. Sometimes her joints didn't want to move. Then there was something else, mental challenges. What if she had a bad fall? What if she lost her independence? What if her progress started slipping away? Then she discovered yoga and Tai Chi. At first she was skeptical. These are for young, flexible people, she thought. But after just 1 week, her body felt looser, more balanced and flexible. Her mind felt calmer, clearer, and more focused, and best of all, she could do it in her own living room. 9. The secret to staying mobile for life. One of the biggest reasons people lose their independence as they age, they lose their balance. It happens slowly. First, you start feeling less steady. You avoid certain movements. You hesitate before stepping off a curb. And then one day, a fall happens. For many seniors, a fall is life-changing. Barbara had seen it happen to friends. She didn't want it to happen to her. The surprising discovery. When she learned that both yoga and Tai Chi are scientifically proven to improve balance and coordination, she knew she had to try. She started small, just 5 minutes a day. Slow, mindful movements. Within weeks, her fear of falling started to disappear. She no longer hesitated before stepping on uneven sidewalks. She trusted her body. 10. Not just exercise, a way to find peace. The most surprising benefit of yoga and Tai Chi isn't physical, it's mental. Barbara had always been someone who carried stress. She worried about her health, her future being a burden to her family. But when she started slow, mindful movement, something happened. She began to feel lighter, not just in her body, but in her mind. For the first time in years, she felt present. She wasn't stuck in the past and wasn't afraid of the future. How to start today? You don't need a studio. You don't need expensive classes. You can do this at home. Here's how. Try just 5 minutes, stand up, take a deep breath, gently stretch your arms overhead, focus on slow, controlled movements. Lift one foot slightly off the ground, then lower it. Don't worry about perfection. The goal isn't to master difficult poses. It's to move, breathe, and feel good. Barbara didn't start with perfect knowledge. She just started, and that made all the difference. The choice is yours. Barbara's journey started with small changes. She didn't overhaul her life overnight. She didn't set impossible goals. She just decided she wanted to feel good again. Day by day, step by step, she got there. Now, she sleeps better, she moves with confidence, she feels in control of her body and future. Now it's your turn. Aging isn't about losing your strength. It's about choosing how you want to live. So what will you choose? Will you take that first step toward feeling stronger, steadier, and more energized? Will you start making small changes? Changes that will add years of mobility and freedom to your life?